Before he was a two-time Oscar winner and one of the most commanding actors of our time, Denzel Washington was just a preacher's son from Mount Vernon, New York, who once considered becoming a doctor, until a stranger at a barber shop told him he'd one day speak to millions. That prophecy wasn't just eerie, it was right. Over 4 decades later, Denzel Washington has become a living legend, a man whose name alone commands respect, whose performances redefine power, and whose choices have helped reshape Hollywood's idea of what a leading man can be. Whether portraying civil rights heroes, crooked cops, or Shakespearean kings, Denzel doesn't just act, he transforms. Foundations and training. Born December 28, 1954, in Mount Vernon, New York. Parents. His father was a Pentecostal minister, his mother owned a beauty parlor. This background influenced his grounded and disciplined approach to acting. Early training. Attended Fordham University, where he majored in drama and journalism. Discovered his passion for acting during a summer theater program. Studied at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco before launching his acting career. Early TV and film career. Street. Elsewhere, 1982-1988. Breakthrough TV role as Dr. Philip Chandler, one of the few prominent black actors on a major network show at the time. This role established him as a serious actor and opened the door to Hollywood. Hollywood ascent. Key films and collaborations. 1980s. A Soldier's Story. 1984 adaptation of an off-Broadway play. Washington reprised his stage role. Cry Freedom. 1987 played Steve Biko, the anti-apartheid activist, received international attention and his first Oscar nomination. 1990s. Transition to leading man. Glory. 1989. Won Best Supporting Actor Oscar. Famous for an emotionally raw scene where he sheds a single tear during a flogging, now iconic. Malcolm X. 1992. Directed by Spike Lee, Washington immersed himself in the role, dramatically transforming his voice, mannerisms, and physical presence. Widely considered one of the greatest biographical performances in cinema history. Frequent collaborations. Spike Lee, Malcolm X, He Got Game, Inside Man. Tony Scott, Man on Fire, Deja Vu, Crimson Tide. Antoine Fuqua, Training Day, The Equalizer series, The Magnificent Seven. Major awards and milestones. Academy Awards. 2 wins. Glory, Best Supporting Actor, 1990, Training Day, Best Actor, 2002. 10 nominations, as of 2024. Golden Globes. 3 wins, 9 nominations. Screen Actors Guild Awards. Multiple nominations. Tony Award. Best Actor in a Play for Fences, 2010. Presidential Medal of Freedom. Awarded by President Joe Biden in 2022. Theater and August Wilson's legacy. A strong advocate for African American theater. Brought August Wilson's Fences to the screen and stage. Producing the entire Century Cycle 10-play series chronicling African American life each decade of the 20th century, in partnership with Netflix. Directed and produced, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, 2020, and The Piano Lesson, 2024. As director and producer, Antoine Fisher, 2002 directorial debut. A personal, heartfelt story about a troubled Navy man. The Great Debaters, 2007 true story of a black college debate team in Jim Crow-era Texas. Fences, 2016 Oscar nominated as Best Picture, showcased his deep commitment to black stories. Action star appeal. Known for seamlessly shifting between heavy drama and gripping action. The Equalizer series. Man on Fire. Deja Vu. Safe House. Brings gravitas and humanity to roles that could otherwise be cliché or one-note. Signature acting style. Commanding presence, expressive eyes, and emotional depth. Often plays moral, complex, or conflicted characters, teachers, soldiers, lawmen, historical figures. Mix of classical training with naturalistic, charismatic delivery. Cultural impact. Opened doors for generations of black actors. One of the first black actors to be consistently cast in non-racially defined leading roles. Maintains a clean reputation in an industry rife with scandal, known for discipline, humility, and family values. Frequently discusses the role of faith, discipline, and service in interviews. Legacy and influence. One of the few actors to remain consistently relevant for 40-plus years. Ranked by the American Film Institute, Time magazine, and others as one of the greatest actors of his generation. Inspires younger actors like Michael B. Jordan, John David Washington, his son, Viola Davis, and Chadwick Boseman. Raised by a preacher father and a strong-willed mother who ran a beauty salon, Denzel Washington grew up in a household built on discipline, faith, and hard work. As the middle of 3 children, he witnessed both order and intensity, traits that shape the powerful presence he brings to every role. Denzel Washington's family background. Mother, Lenny's Washington, owned and operated a beauty salon. Known for being strong, determined, and the primary disciplinarian in the household. Played a major role in shaping Denzel's work ethic and sense of resilience. Father, Rev. Denzel H. Washington Sr., Pentecostal minister and employee of the New York City Water Department. A quiet, disciplined man who instilled strong values and spirituality in his children. He and Lenny's divorced when Denzel was 14, a pivotal event in Denzel's life. Siblings. Older brother, David Washington, not widely public, has kept a private life. Younger sister, Laurice Washington, also keeps a low public profile. Denzel is the middle child, a position he has said helped him learn how to adapt and observe, skills that later informed his acting. Denzel Washington has been married to Pauletta Pearson for over 40 years, a rare Hollywood love story built on faith, respect, and lasting commitment. Together, they've raised 4 children, including actor John David Washington, keeping their family grounded despite fame. Marriage. Wife, Pauletta Pearson Washington. Met on the set of the 1977 TV film, Wilma. Married on June 25, 1983. They've renewed their vows multiple times, including a ceremony officiated by Desmond Tutu in South Africa. Pauletta is also an actress and a classically trained pianist. Children. Denzel and Pauletta have 4 children. John David Washington P. 1984. Former professional football player turned successful actor. Starred in BlacKkKlansman, Tenet, and Malcolm and Marie. Katia Washington P. 1987. Works behind the scenes in film production. Credits include roles as a producer or coordinator on films like Fences and Django Unchained. Olivia Washington B. 1991, twin. Actress, with roles in The Butler, The Tragedy of Macbeth, and TV shows like Mr. Robot. Malcolm Washington B. 1991, twin. Graduated from the University of Pennsylvania and has worked as a director and producer. Transitioning into filmmaking and screenwriting. Net worth. Estimated net worth. Small diamond $280 minus $300 million, as of 2025. Earnings. Reportedly earns $20 to $30 million per film, depending on the role and production scale. Has made over $400 million in career box office revenue as a leading man. Investments and income sources. Acting and directing. Producing, especially through his work adapting August Wilson's plays. Real estate holdings. Lifestyle. Residences. Owns a luxury estate in Beverly Hills, valued at over $10 million. Also has property in New York and reportedly a home in Los Angeles for his children. Cars. Known to own a modest but stylish collection, including Bentley, Rolls-Royce, and Range Rovers. Not flashy, his lifestyle reflects discipline more than extravagance. Travel and leisure. Travels often for work, but keeps a relatively private and low-profile lifestyle. Enjoys spending time with his family and staying connected to his faith. Personal habits and values. Faith. A devout Christian. Faith plays a central role in his life and decisions. Often speaks about reading the Bible daily and following a purpose-driven life. Philanthropy. Donated millions to causes like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. He's been a spokesperson for years. Supports scholarships, veterans, arts education, and historically black colleges and universities (HBCUs). Public image. Known for being private, disciplined, and free of scandal. Highly respected by peers for his professionalism and humility.